the gates unfold, gates and chaos here and sing. From the depths of the next cruel core, join the horde, crave for more. For more. Streaming carnage for display, retro games, modern brain, Guardian, this, a wild boy, solar flares, now reborn. Welcome to the horde, my friends, wanderers unite a wind. Pistol blood, graphic might, raging battles all through night. GarianTheBarbarian king, games and chaos here insane. From the depths of the next cruel core, join the horde, crave for more. Old and new, the gates unfold, virtual violence, uncontrolled. Solar flares, wrist that scream, a wild blood, metal dream born. Virtual violence, uncontrolled. Solar flares, rifts that scream. Ohio's prime, metal dream. Welcome to the horde, my friends. Wanderers unite a wind. Pistol blood, graphic might, raging battles all through night. GarianTheBarbarian king, games and chaos here and sing. From the depths of the next cruel core, join the horde.
Oh shit. Oh hello, my camera moved apparently. What the fuck? Sorry about that, gang. Well, hello, fellow plunderers. It is I, GarianTheBarbarian. And I have some tea. Hey, Metal. What's up, bud? I woke up to some... I basically woke up to what felt like I was on a death roller coaster. Because I was watching the Titanic get nuked. Not hit an iceberg. No, it's getting nuked. At least that's what it's currently stayed like right now. So, I'm sure some of you saw my tweet. Yo, Irix, what's up, my dude? Thank you, bud. I'm gonna be watching. I'm spilling some tea on a company I was affiliated with that I'm gonna talk about here, and then I'm gonna be watching the Xbox Developer Direct after that at 1 o'clock. So, but I appreciate you stopping by, bud. Yeah, it nuked itself practically. So, Gamer Advantage, the company that I bought my glasses from, and that I had recently become a partner a few months ago, decided today to fire their entire partnership managers program. Every single one of them are now out of a job with the company. As far as I was aware of, from what I could tell what they were saying in the chat, is that they were working for free. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know the full details though. I've just been going based off what I'm seeing in their in the partners chat in the official Discord. So they fired all their partnership managers, and there is now a one-person point of contact for all partners and affiliates for Gamer Advantage, that is doing a completely shit job at damage control right now in the partner chat. And everyone is now leaving in mass exodus because of it. Um, this is really it's fucking wild to me that this is happening. So the point of contact guy, who goes by Penguin on Discord, and from what I have seen, actually no, I don't think I should say his real name. I'll keep that private. Oh here, also let me I'll keep that private. But his reason, which was solely his reason, by the way, to fire the entire partnership managers program, was because the company will not stay afloat within the next 2 months because of it. So it's money. Okay? People were immediately quick to point out that Gamer Advantage recently, very recently, had made new partnership commitments and sponsorships with some companies that I don't remember the names of right now. But I remember seeing shit about that. So they obviously had the money, spent too much of it, and they were like, oh god, oh fuck, what do we do? Because they were going downhill. And they decided to give the partnership managers the axe to keep themselves from falling under on their own fault. Hold on, I'm trying to get the there we go, that's what I wanted. And then we're gonna full screen that just so it's just ready to go. Fuck. Yeah, it is hold on, I want to make sure we're at, hold on, I'm gonna have to refresh the page, goddammit. I forgot that I paused this, so it's gonna be way behind. There we go. Okay. How does all this make you feel? Well, it basically gave me whiplash this morning, I'll fucking say that. After saying that there's other stuff that's happened in there that I don't want to spill the tea on because it's kind of private. And it really sucks because I just became a partner with this company and I'm wearing their fucking glasses. And to see this happen just so soon in my tenure as a partner here is really fucking disheartening. But after everything that I've seen, to be perfectly honest, I've decided to pull out of the partnership program for it. Because treating your partnership managers, the people who bring us in to promote the company and, you know, create a community for it, and for you to just throw them away like an old fucking condom is shitty, completely shitty. Like it's wrong in all manner of the word. And regardless of the intent that they had, that is what it feels like and how it looks. It sucks. So now I've got to fucking remove all of that stuff from my channels and this stream, because I believe the logo shows up right there in that little slideshow wall. But, you know, that's stuff that I gotta worry about. But yeah, that's TLDR. Gamer Advantage fired all their partnership managers. Everyone's pissed. People are leaving a mass exodus. The main guy who decided to do it is doing a shit job at damage control and making people more angry. And I am also leaving the company as a partner. So I'm legit just like in like full like tea, like spilling the tea pose, just like ooh, spicy. Don't mind me. I use humor to cope. But yeah, it is a fun thing to wake up to. We'll be honest, real fucking fun. Holy shit. And so you can't see it, but you know, I had to hurry up and go downstairs and just like grab something I could make like real fucking fast. So I made me I have it right here. It's right now. A nice hot cup of ramen. And a glass of tea, because that seemed fitting. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say on that front. I guess as people come in, I will discuss it. But, yeah, it sucks. It really fucking sucks. If y'all could see the partner chat, oh my god. It's like I said earlier, it's like the Titanic got nuked. Instead of hitting an iceberg, or it hit an iceberg that had a nuke in it and it blew up. like, cause holy shit, dude. It is bad. It is really bad. And I wish I could show you all of that, but I want to keep the people's names, like Discord names and such, like in it private, because I don't want to just like reveal that on stream to everybody. I mean, you didn't do anything. No, I did not do anything. Like, I legit woke up and saw that this was happening. I didn't even say anything in the partner chat. I just watched people like just talking on it, getting mad about it, yelling about it, arguing about it, and I just watched. I observed. I just sat there and just let it go, and I made my decision based on everything that I saw. I'm tired of jokes on domestic communication. You're good, Irix. You're good. No, I legit woke up and just I woke up to the aftermath, basically. I'm curious how the rest of the company feel about the situation. A lot of people are pissed. The only one that I have seen, it is like that part I've only heard through the yeah, I can't talk through the grapevine. Apparently, people in the rest of the company are pissed. Maybe they overextended. I mean, that's fine and dandy, but then just drop the people they overextended on, not the entire thing. And it's not the partners like me. Like if I hadn't have just left, but the partners, we still have our codes. We still get commission and stuff like that if we were to continue. It's the managers that were all fired, the people that brought us in. And if the fact that they overextended, they should have just let the people that were in the overextension out, instead of, or got rid of anyone that was inactive already, instead of the entire thing. It's wild. All I've seen in terms of what the Crystal Company feels is that apparently a lot of people are pissed. I don't know of any actual details. I've not seen any. I'm just going based off what people are saying in the partner chat. So, and apparently it's also trending on Twitter, which of course it is. At least for some people. It's not showing up for me, but yeah. Unfortunately, I have to wear these glasses now. Because these are my only fucking glasses. And I need them to, you know, have my vision balls see. Oh, fucking Jupiter? Hold up. I like Jupiter. Look, I'm actually gonna catch that too. Jupiter, actually, just off topic here. Jupiter, that Pokemon, is such a weird ass design. It doesn't look like a Pokemon to me. It looks more like a fucking Digimon. Better than my glasses, cracks in the lenses and whatnot. I mean, hey, my old ones were starting to go too. That's why I got these. And I'm still very appreciative of Destro, before all this shit happened, for giving me his code to buy these glasses and everything. I'm not sure what his stance on all of it is. I sent him a message letting him know what's going on, but it's up to him to make any sort of statement about it. 'Cause he's a partner with them too. Say a bunch of other people were, well, at least a couple more people. My buddy Zach from Goodies of Nola, he was hitting me up to see what was going on. Tori hit me up as well. I let him know. I let them both know. Oh, fuck you, Jupiter. Fucking ass. Water spider. Yeah, it's, I literally don't even know what else to fucking say. Like, if you guys have any other questions, I could try to answer them as best I can. But yeah, that's basically it. We just got 13 minutes before the actual Xbox Direct happens. So I guess I can discuss what we're doing today. So, this part wasn't planned. I didn't think I would have to do this, but I felt like it should have happened. I'm glad I did this just to try to help people know what's going on from my perspective, by the way. I want to make that very note here. And then we're going to be watching the Xbox Developer Direct, which is what you see on screen right now, which I'll be going live on TikTok for that specific part, because TikTok don't need this. And then I'm going to go to work, come home about 8 or 9, and we're going to play fucking Helldivers. We're going to spread democracy. We're going to have fun, kill bugs, and robots, and squids. And we're going to have a good goddamn time. Which we should be playing with my buddy Robert. And then once he gets off around the time that Brandon gets on, we'll be playing with him. And possibly some other people that I might want to join in as we go. Tomorrow's probably just going to be more Helldivers. I'm not entirely sure. That's kind of what I have it set on the schedule right now. I might do a Shred Show too. Like, I might just play Helldivers first, and then do a Shred Show after. I've done it before, and it's done well, so. Yeah. It's a shit situation. I hate that it happened so soon in my tenure here, because, like, for me, it's not, this whole situation sucks for me, but for the people that have been in it for years, I absolutely understand why they're pissed. Like, you've been with the company for years, you've brought in people, you've had relationships, you've formed a community, you've done all you can for the company, and they're just like, alright, dude, bye. I'd be pissed too. I'd be really fucking pissed. And I am pissed, just, but there's no way I can fully understand the level that they're gonna be at. I've only been with this company for, what was it, fucking, like, October or some shit when I became a partner? I don't even remember anymore. But it was only, I know it's only been like a few months. So, like, it's Garbo. It's Garbo all around. Excuse me. May I ask how this affects me going forward? Not by much, really. I just am, I'll be removing the logo and from my panels and the slideshow, and I had my code deactivated. And that's really about it. It doesn't affect me financially, it doesn't affect me socially, it doesn't affect me physically, or it only, I guess mentally, because it sucks that it happened. Yeah, it sucks, but it's on to the next. It's like, yeah, it's, you know, there's other glasses companies out there that I probably should check out, which there are some friends of mine I know that, where those are doing well. They don't do this shit. So, but I think also going forward, I am gonna look into this stuff a lot more before investing my time into it. As long as you do. Oh yeah, if I invested money in this, the shit would have been all over the fucking thing. But no, I haven't. Like, the only money I typically invested was buying these glasses. That was it. There we go. Now I have this shit blowing on me and it feels better. Yes, that was. If you can see with that perfect, my father made his children. That broke my train of thought. Fuck. So I make sure on that. So yeah, I don't even fucking know anymore. It sucks, and then we just move on, I guess. I'm gonna mess with some stuff here for a second. Mind me. Now it's a little bit more symmetrical. It was bothering me, I'm sorry. Also, it did feel like the camera was a little small. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna be honest. I can't think of anything else. I'm perfectly frank here. Still got about 6 minutes on this direct. I'm actually curious of what it's gonna showcase. Like, id Software's in here. Hold on, let's have a looky though. It's id Software, Compulsion Games, Sandfall, and then a surprise, which there always is. It's probably Bethesda or some shit, I don't know. Oh no, I don't want you to know. Okay, I might be a little behind on it, but that's okay. I didn't want to pause, that's fucking stupid. I'm curious what id Software is going to be. more than likely gonna be a showcase of like Doom Dark Ages gameplay, if I had to guess, if anything. Which, I mean, we're due for a new trailer for it anyway. I don't know what games Compulsion makes, or Sandfall. I probably do, but I would have to see them again to like understand which one it was. And then whatever the surprise studio is about to be. What the fuck I said? Oh, I did decide that I'm ending my partnership with you after everything that I've seen. Because it's just wrong for what they did. It doesn't seem like it either, or at least this new guy can't. Because I'm learning lore from this. There was apparently like other people, like some guy named Joel and Brian or whatever, that ran the company before this guy. And I guess when they decided to leave to do whatever they're doing, they had him take over, and now he's just ruining everything. So, hold on. Also, is this, okay, it does have audio. Way. Yeah, 2 minutes out on this direct. But yeah, I'm gonna leave. After this direct, I'll make a statement on Twitter and like Blue Sky and shit. But for now, I kind of just want to enjoy whatever games and such are about to be announced for this. Oh shit. Wow, that's a notification I haven't seen in a minute. Someone just bought my band's album on Bandcamp. Hell yeah. They bought this actual CD too, let's go. So now I have a CD I have to ship out. What the fuck? Oh, that was you? You're not a bad friend. Why did my page change? What the fuck? Yo, what's up, Roman? Well, either way, Irish, you're good. Look, whether you bought it or not wasn't gonna kill me, but I do appreciate that you did buy it. Honestly, once I have like free time tonight, I'll get it ready in the packaging and all that, and I'll try and ship it out tomorrow. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you buying the band CD. But Robin, I'm currently spilling some tea on the company that I am no longer affiliated with. But TLDR, Gamer Advantage fired all their partnership managers. It was really shitty, and they are picking up this more down the damage control. People are pissed. And Absolutely. I'll try to actually even better. I could probably get the rest of the, or at least the other 2 members of the band that were on that album to sign it for you too. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Can't hear me. What? You should. Okay. Okay. I was about to say, I was like, well, my game muted. I don't know why the fuck you can't. Why am I not hearing this? Do you guys not hear the video? What the hell? You hear it? Why the fuck don't I hear it? Oh, wait, I might know why. Do I have the monitor off today? Yeah, I do. I legit don't hear this. Why don't I hear this? Roman, I'll get back to you here in a second. I gotta figure this audio issue out. I have the internet browser audio. Brother.
こんにちは。
Say y'all
こういう
hear it,
テク
but
ノ
why
ゲーム
the
ズチーム忍者の安田文彦です。今日は皆様にチーム忍者が長く大切にしてきたアクションシリーズの新情報を発
Brother,
表でき
really?
る機会を
Like,
いただけてとても嬉しく思います。
this
早
shit's gotta
速
do
です
this
が、こ
right
ちらを
now?
ご覧ください。
Several years ago,
is it?
the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods, wreaked havoc across the world. The plot was ultimately thwarted through the efforts of a sole ninja. However, the Dark Dragon's husk remained, and from this husk fell an endless downpour of cursed rain. The abandoned Tokyo continues its struggle against chaos to this day.
Infiltrated the facility. Commencing
I am so
mission.
confused. Also, I don't know what this is that's showing up on here, but
No escape.
so you guys hear it. So like, why the fuck can't I though? I have the monitor on too. Watch it through. No, I don't want to do that because then there's gonna be fucking like latency issues. Pressure?
This is it. Ryu Hayabusa.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. Because, like,
Whatever your clan is plotting, it ends here.
I'm sorry to do this, but give me 1 second here. Yeah, what the hell? It's all videos on my internet browser.
I
What
will
the fuck?
execute my mission.
世界中の町人の皆さん、10年以上大変お待たせしました。最強の忍者となり容赦なく襲い来る敵に挑むハイスピードアクション忍者ガイデンのナンバリング最新作として忍者ガイデン4を発表させていただきました。本作はプラチナゲームズさんとの協業で開発を進めています。プラチナゲームズさんのアクションゲームというジャンルにおける実績は今
That
ま
is
でも
so
なく、
weird that
ベ
you
ヨネッ
guys
タや
can
ニアオ
hear
ートマ
it,
タなど素晴らしいアクションタイトルを生み出して
but
こられ
I
ました。
can't.
忍者ガイデン4というタイトルを
And
10
it's not
年以上の
OBS.
時を超えて新たに皆様にお届けするにあたり、より多
Because
く
if
の
I go
方
on
に
the
新鮮な気持ち
browser,
でプレイしていただけ
just
るよ
in
う、
general,
新たな世界を
there's
新
no
主人
audio.
公であるもう一人の町人ヤクモで冒険するという形で制作することにしました。
That's the part that I don't understand.
先ほどご覧いただいた映像の中で竜はやぶさも登場しておりましたが、彼は今回も物語に密接に関わってきます。なぜヤクモと戦うことになったのか、竜はやぶさが戦う目的は何なのか、本作の物語の中で展開していきます。
任務は必ず成し遂げる。邪魔をするな。
物語は黒竜がもたらした正気の雨によって荒廃した首都東京が舞台となっています。この雨は黒竜がまだ生きている証であり、雨が止まない限り東京に安寧は
Monitors,
訪れません。
that device is set to the right thing. Nothing's changed. Why?
今作の新主人公であり、はやぶさと対をなすカラス一門に所属するヤクモが首都東京で黒竜を倒し、この世界を晴らすため戦いに身を投じます。
これまで忍者ガイデンシリーズで描かれてきたダークでハードな世界観は継承し、そこにさらに危機を感じさせる要素として呪いやより混沌とした景観のデザインを取り入れています。ステージプレイ中に街が呪いの影響を受け、ビルは崩れ、道は歪み、ヤクモをピンチに陥れることでしょう。舞台となる東京はとある出来事によって街全体が崩壊し、魔族やヤクモと敵対する勢力がひしめき合う状態になっており、環境全体がプレイヤーに牙を向くように感じられるはずです。前作より立体的に自由度の増した危険に満ちたステージを忍具やシリーズおなじみの体術など忍者アクションを駆使して乗り越えていくことになります。レールアクション、スイングアクションなどのダイナミックで爽快なシチュエーションを多く追加しました。これら以外にも様々なシチュエーションやチャレンジ、隠されたアイテムなどを用意しており、ステージが進むごとに上がっていくテンションにも驚いていただけると思います。
Yep, set to the right one. All set to the right thing.
新しい主人公のヤクモは竜はやぶさに次ぐ新たな町人です。彼にはまだ若さも残っていますが、カラス一門を背負う天才忍者でもあり、忍者ガイデンシリーズにおける忍者の頂点、竜と肩を並べる次世代の町人たり得る人物としてデザインしています。そんなヤクモの前に立ちふさがるのは荒れ果てた東京の治安維持組織であり、黒竜の封印を守る竜神島や現世に蔓延する人ならざる者妖魔、そしてもちろんシリーズおなじみの魔人も登場します。また現時点では公開していませんが、新たなキャラクターやシリーズファンの方に喜んでいただける人物も登場しますので、続報にご期待ください。
従来のシリーズからバトルスピードをさらに加速させ、目にも止まらぬスピードで敵との攻防を繰り広げることができます。さらにヤクモが使える新要素、結節忍術ヌエの型を駆使したダイナミックな攻撃によって、これまでから大きく進化した1対他の戦闘を可能にしました。ヌエの型ではこれまでの忍者ガイデンにはない広範囲かつ一撃必殺の攻撃となっており、多勢に無勢の状態が長く続く戦況を一気に覆すことができます。もちろん1対1の戦闘における比率も健在です。プレイヤー同様、敵もガードや回避をしてくるため、緊張感のあるフェアな戦闘を味わうことができます。敵の動きをしっかりと捉えながら一瞬の隙を逃さずに攻撃を仕掛けていくことが重要です。ヌエの型によって忍者ガイデンのアクションの味わいにさらなる進化を感じられるかと思います。
特にアクションに関しては手触り、バランス調整など細部にわたり日々議論させていただき、会社の垣根を越えた密なやり取りをさせていただいています。本作の主人公であるヤクモは竜とは一味違うアクションを有していますが、その中でもしっかりと忍者ガイデンらしさを感じていただけると思います。例えばカラス、ヌエ、2つの型があるという点がヤクモの大きな特徴ですが、それらが持つ多彩な性能のアクションを用いて敵や状況ごとに使い分ける攻略の深みや滅却、絶技などを絡めた抑揚あるスピーディーな攻防などはもちろんヤクモでも健在です。
ヤクモと竜ハヤブサはそれぞれがかなり異なる個性的な遊び心地になっていますので、さまざまな戦闘バリエーションを楽しむことができるようになっています。ヤクモ、そして竜ハヤブサの双方で飛燕、伊豆直しなどシリーズおなじみのアクションも駆使しつつ、新アクションを織り交ぜた新しい忍者ガイデンにご期待ください。忍者ガイデンシリーズに色濃く残っている歯ごたえやグレードの高いアクション体験の提唱、さらに我々プラチナゲームズの特徴であるスピーディーなアクションやダイナミックな演出も取り入れ、進化した正当続編を作り上げるべく総力を挙げて開発を進めております。
容赦ない敵とのいかなる攻防にもフェアに戦える手触りをヤクモでも目指しています。皆様に進化した忍者ガイデンを触っていただける日を楽しみにしています。
シリーズファンはもちろんのこと、忍者ガイデンを初めてプレイする方でも存分に楽しめる作品になっておりますので、ぜひ発売をお待ちください。
長年にわたってプラチナゲームズさんと共にまさに忍者のように潜んで忍者ガイデン4の開発を進めてきましたが、ついに発表することができて非常に嬉しく思います。2025年秋に本作を皆様にお届けできるのを楽しみにしています。続報にもぜひご期待ください。さて、本日お伝えしたい発表はそれだけではありません。こちらをご覧ください。
You know what?
My path leads through the land of the dead.
And thus the sun sets on the Dragon Ninja bloodline.
Genshin, go back to hell.
All paths before me are cruel and arduous. Our time has come.
忍者ガイデン2のオリジナル版は2008年に Xbox360 で発売し、バイオレンスな表現とハイスピードなバトルを皆様にお楽しみいただいた作品です。今作忍者ガイデン2ブラックではオリジナル版の表現に立ち戻り、アンリアルエンジン5を用いてグラフィックを大幅に刷新、忍者ガイデン2の完全版として開発いたしました。美麗なグラフィックでお楽しみいただけるのはもちろん、竜ハヤブさんに加え、綾音、もみじ、レイチェルもプレイブルキャラクターとして登場します。そして本作は本日コンソール、PC、そして Xbox ゲームパスでこの後すぐに発売となります。忍者ガイデンシリーズを長年応援いただいている皆様はもちろんのこと、本日忍者ガイデンを知っていただいた皆様も忍者ガイデン4の発売前にぜひ本作をお楽しみください。今年はチーム忍者創立30周年の節目であり、本日発表させていただいた忍者ガイデン4を含め2025年は忍者の年、イヤーオブザ忍者となります。ぜひ忍者ガイデンシリーズの展開にご注目ください。本日はありがとうございました。
There we go. Sorry. I forgot to do that. So it turns out I had to unplug the interface and plug it back in. So, yeah. It was as simple fix as that. I need a new interface because this one's starting to fucking fall apart. But yeah, everything's working now. We're good. Good. Okay, that's what I thought Compulsion was these guys that are making this game.
Hi, and welcome to Compulsion Games here in Montreal, Canada. At our studio, we care about world building.
South of Midnight, okay.
And we treat the setting almost like a character of its own. From the magical noir of contrast to the alternate history we happy few, we draw inspiration from the landscape to shape mood, drama, and intrigue. For South of Midnight, our third-person action-adventure game, the story and characters bring a folkloric Deep South to life. This gave us a chance to explore Southern Gothic themes with a dark fantasy twist. So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements and larger-than-life creatures that will leave a mark on her journey.
Rowan, to answer your thing, TLDR, Gamer Advantage, the company I recently became a partner with, went to shit, fired all their partnership managers in a shitty way. The new management that fucking did it, decided to do it, or new owner or whatever the fuck, is doing a shit job at damage control, and everyone is really pissed and leaving, and I am leaving as well. That is the TLDR that you missed.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Now, you want to bring this up right now?
I'm just saying.
Hazel, please.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel!
It's not good, but it actually really sucks for all the people that got fired for a shit reason.
Hazel
But,
may start her journey as a
it is
typical
what it is.
19-year-old,
We
but
just move on to the next thing.
disastrous events will push her into a darkly magical world where she'll learn who she really is.
The only unfortunate
And
thing is I gotta
how
sit
it's
here and wear
happened
their
to you.
glasses now because
An
these
ancient
are the only
magical
glasses
power
I
that
have.
redefines her
They're still
trajectory in
good.
life.
The land itself chooses Hazel as a weaver. Someone who can see beyond the
I'll make an
surface
official
and tap
statement
into
on it
deeper reality.
on Twitter
The grand
and
tapestry.
such after the stream.
Weavers can see the fabric binding our worlds, connecting people, nature, and echoes of the past.
Keep those hands to yourself.
Hazel can perceive both the mystical strands and stigmas in the world. Through her newfound power, she reweaves these stigmas and mends the afflicted creatures she encounters.
As Hazel discovers her
low-key
power,
might get
the
this game.
world gradually
It's
shifts
interesting,
into
and I like
the
it.
surreal, revealing that creatures
The
from old
atmosphere and
folktales
aesthetic is
actually
really
exist.
unique, and that's what I like about it.
Up here, my salvation.
Among them is good old Catfish, the storyteller who becomes both the
I'd have
guide
to say
and
that
companion
about
to
small
Hazel
branding
across the
still
game.
wear them.
It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver such as yourself. Would you kindly do your weaver thing and
I
help me
mean-
down?
Meeting Catfish marks the true beginning of Hazel's journey. All of
I
Hazel's
could.
arsenal
I just don't
and
have the money
powers
for all that.
are designed around textile crafting and traditional spinning wheels. Her weapons include a spindle, 2 weaving hooks,
That is true.
and a distaff.
I'll
Her
look
magic
into it. I'll look
abilities
into
manifest with supernatural, lace-like patterns, blending the traditional craft with mystical elements. Hazel engages with the world through a variety of movement abilities. Those abilities also help Hazel progress on a journey.
Because I could always
As
just go
her
to
journey
Walmart.
unfolds, Hazel will master new weaving abilities.
You take my medical
using them to traverse the world, conjure objects,
insurance, Medicaid or whatever.
and
the fuck,
confront
Medicare,
adversaries.
and I could probably get them for cheap.
Combat is about
cheaper
understanding
than
and
these were,
adapting
that's for
to
sure.
different enemy archetypes known as Aints. The manifestations of corruption Hazel encounters.
These hates trap Hazel in combat until she unravels them, destroying them in the process.
Each Aint has its own unique moveset, strengths, and weaknesses that you'll need to learn and adapt to. For example, the slug burrows on the ground and unleashes devastating strikes from afar, while the Ravager closes the distance with chilling speed. Hazel can counter these threats with agile
These
melee
enemies are
abilities to execute powerful
weird, and I
combos,
love it.
jump attacks, and charge attacks. But close combat is risky and can backfire because Aints have powerful defensive abilities. Mastering your magical skills becomes the key to
I
gaining
also
the
like
upper
that
hand in
the
combat.
frame,
Push,
the frames
pull,
are
and
in,
wave
like,
are
it
some
looks
of
like
the
they're in, like,
spells at your
threes, where they're
disposal
not-
that give you a
it's not
tactical
smooth, it's
advantage
like
during a fight.
kind of
Timing
stop motion
is everything.
which I like.
Pull distant enemies close to start melee
Like
combos.
Coraline
Pull
kind
them
of
back to interrupt and stun their attack. Then press the
Spider-Man
advantage
across
with follow-up strikes. Spells
or
interact
Spider-Verse
uniquely with each
kind of
enemy
frame
type,
rate.
creating dynamic combat scenarios, especially when facing multiple types of opponents at the same time. Once near death, enemies can be unraveled, breaking their core and setting them free of their corruption, which has the added benefit of providing health boosts and reducing ability cooldowns. If you play your combos right, you can enhance Hazel's combat readiness and keep on chaining her abilities. As Hazel progresses in the game, she unlocks new moves and improved abilities, and you'll have to decide which areas to prioritize. The upgrades will change how you approach combat, like enhancing area effect attacks, or refining push and pull skills to improve precision and make them feel more rewarding. The combat system is fast and responsive, built around chaining attacks, landing precise strikes, and unraveling enemies.
You mind if I take a look around? You can see every place old Molly terrorized and more. Now for the low, low price of $1.
In Hazel's search for her mother, you'll explore multiple regions, each ruled by a mythical creature with their own Southern Gothic history. You'll gradually uncover the backstories of these beings, once human or animal, who were transformed by tragedy, their secrets waiting to be discovered. As a weaver, Hazel heals these creatures by collecting fragments of haunted memories. We call these echoes, which reveal each creature's past. Hazel must experience these echoes before she can mend them.
What kind of person would do that to someone?
We design each region to reflect the creature that's been doomed to wander it. From the atmospheric environment to unique music themes composed for each one. While not all encounters lead to direct combat, Hazel will need to face mythical creatures in epic confrontation before she can heal them.
This game
Our boss
gives me
encounters
kind
and
of
gameplay
Psychonauts
sequences
vibes.
also reflects the uniqueness of each creature, with distinct mechanics that center around a specific
It has that same.
These encounters feature multiple
Not
phases that
like it
ramp
has
up in
that same
complexity.
vibe.
As the encounters progress, the musical theme builds up, cranking the tension alongside the fight. Whether it's Two-Toed Tom or
That's
Hugging Molly,
terrifying.
each of these larger-than-life creatures is inspired by Southern folklore and lead to climactic battles.
Also, I totally
We got
forgot
a
to go live on
long
TikTok,
journey
but
ahead.
I'm not gonna worry about it at this
South of Midnight unfolds as a hero's journey, and as Hazel, you'll travel through a tapestry of Saturn-inspired landscapes. From abysmal swamps to flooded farmlands to the Appalachian peaks. In our magical South, decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand moments away from a hungry Rugal. And as Hazel delves deeper, reality bends
Oh,
ever
TikTok's
more
not banned.
toward
That ban lasted 10 hours.
The history, landscape, and folklore of the American Deep South fill our world, and our team has infused the game with
It's back
thoughtful
and better than
details
ever.
and
It got
environmental
extended for another
storytelling,
75
like our
days
bottle
'cause of,
trees and hate blue porches, which are
Trump.
said to ward off evil spirits. The way to the
I hate to
past
fucking
emerges
say
as
it
central themes,
like
which
that,
you can
but-
see through old abandoned buildings and businesses struggling to survive. As you explore, you'll meet locals who stayed behind even in the face of a
But
hurricane.
I've
So
been
I'm the
streaming on
last
TikTok,
person left here.
and it's been great.
Oh, those
I've
damn
met some good
hates.
people on there, and
This part of the river's
everyone always
filthy
seems to have a good time on TikTok with it.
Artistically, we're staying
so
true
I'm
to
gonna
our
be
moody
streaming on it
compulsion
tonight
signature
when I get
style.
back from work for Helldivers.
But this time, we're using a handcrafted approach inspired by stop-motion animation, which allows our team to bring a distinct personality and tone into every prop and character.
No, I don't like
Because
that.
this folklore is open to visual interpretation, we embrace the freedom to reimagine these creatures
I
and
don't
their
like that
stories,
puppet
to adapt
thing.
how
No,
they
and I don't
look,
like
and to
that
craft
either,
our own
Jesus
version of
Christ.
a fantastical Deep South.
At Compulsion Games, we love to craft around central themes. We are lucky to have talent across all our disciplines that collaborate to give South of Midnight such a unique personality. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into South
That
of
dude's
Midnight.
jowls
We're
were
thrilled
just
to announce that the game will launch on April 8th, and pre-orders are now available on Xbox and Steam.
I think I might get this game. I was adamant at first on it when I first saw the trailer, but no, I'm liking the vibes of that one. Sandfall.
Bonjour everyone. We are Sunfall Interactive and welcome to our nano.
Nice ass building.
We are a small
Goddamn.
studio based in Montpellier, France, working on our first game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
Okay, this
It's a turn-based RPG set in a fantasy version of late 19th century Belle Epoque France.
Here we are.
Our grand adventure in game development actually started as a solo passion project. I wanted to create something like the JRPGs with turn-based combat I grew up with and loved, but that fully leveraged the latest tech, refreshed the genre with new features, and took place in a compelling world. I knew I needed help to realize my dream. First, I turned to a programmer I knew would
They're obviously saving id Software for
You and I started trading
labs
ideas right
before the
away,
surprise.
and that quickly turned into trading files back and forth. Soon, I was creating the first prototypes of the reactive turn-based system, combining real-time offense and defense elements, and a cinematic battle camera system. Things really clicked when we tested the first version of those features. We felt we had something both challenging and fun.
As Tom and I went back and forth and iterated on game elements, a vision started to come together, and I shared it with an old friend from university.
Guillaume and I are both passionate gamers, and when he described the project, I quit my job the following week and joined the team without hesitation. Because I believe that in video games, success always starts with a strong creative vision. And we had that, defined by 3 core elements. A story with great emotional depth, gameplay that innovates on the classics we love, and a world that is completely original, beautiful, and immersive. We founded Sunfall Interactive on these tenets. A group of friends with a shared vision and the drive to make something great.
This too is your legacy.
Core to every great RPG is a compelling story. And Guillaume and I spent 4 years intensively developing and refining ours. And that started with the hook. 67 years ago, a massive slumbering paintress and a monolith appeared with no warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith, and everyone who has passed that age is erased. Every year, that number ticks down, and everyone dies younger and younger. Expeditions depart to kill the paintress, determined to fight until their final breath, but none have ever returned. Our story follows Expedition 33.
I forgot about that.
Expeditioners, we honor your dedication.
Guillaume and I knew early on that we didn't want to focus on good versus evil. What's interesting to us are people who, yes, are flawed, but who care deeply about each other. And conflicts arise because they have different perspectives on what needs to be done.
I'm sorry about Aria.
We wanted our story to feel dark and mature, with adult characters who feel like real people with real experiences.
I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets.
The heart of the story is about overcoming an existential threat while struggling with loss and grief. And
Yo, what's
it's
up, baby
rooted in the
girl?
characters' relationships, both to each other and to themselves.
What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do?
In a world like this, how does one stay hopeful or make peace with their fate? What duty do we owe to each other or to ourselves? These questions are deeply personal to me, and they permeate the story behind the story.
Know that Lumiere fights with you. Tomorrow comes Expedition 33.
The characters all have their own motivations and perspectives. Gustave and Lune are deeply invested in the expedition, even if they fight all the time. To them, the mission is tied not only to their family, it's central to their identity and purpose.
Protocol doesn't cover
There's a-
every contingency.
There's
You know that.
Contrast that with Ciel, whose darkest days have already happened.
What are the stars whispering to you? Actually, I'm the one whispering to them. It's something my dad and I used to do.
And Maëlle, who cares more about really living her life, not just living longer.
Gustav, are you real?
It's not all dark, though. Along the way, they meet various colorful NPCs and recruit Monoko, who is a friendly but kinda bloodthirsty philosopher and a fully playable character. He has a really cool battle mechanic where he can turn into the enemies he defeats.
What are you doing?
Just need foot. Aha!
He's very, very old and has seen many expeditions come and go. He is a jet troll, which are a group of playful beings who view battle as a form of meditation. They're fun and sort of ridiculous. You'll meet Monoko and many other jet trolls across the game. And of course, there is Eskie, who is one of the oldest and lore-wise the most powerful creatures in the verse.
Eskie is that powerful?
He will be your mount and help you travel to secret corners of the world. And if you bring him back his special stones, you can unlock abilities for him to access new areas of the world and find exciting secrets.
I'm strong, but I'm not that strong.
Everyone has their own reason for joining the expedition, and each of them has their own story arc and resolution that we think players will really connect with.
In addition to a strong narrative, we have a clear vision for our own take on the genre's core gameplay. Our reactive turn-based system takes the traditional turn-based battle mechanic we love and adds real-time reaction, which gives combat greater intensity and dynamism. During enemy turns, you can negate all damage by dodging or parrying at the right time. But balancing turn-based with real-time mechanics took a long time to get right. During initial playtests, turn-based players often found the real-time elements too hard. Some of us are still traumatized by enemies from back then. We've done a lot of rebalancing since, and with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real-time can take more risks, and others can counterbalance with items and strategies. A big part of that formula lies in the many ways you can customize your character. We spend a lot of time designing each character's unique mechanics and their custom skill trees. Our philosophy is making every type of playstyle viable so that everyone can have fun with how they play the game. Each character has a unique mechanic. Melee switches between stances which can ultimately boost defense or power. I personally like to make Mal the protector of the group, but I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who plays her that way. Most people play her as a glass cannon with Gustav's complementary skills. The characters can also equip hundreds of passive effects, which in our game are called Lumina. Every character has more than 20 unique skills in their skill tree and hundreds of passive effects they can gain through Lumina and weapons. So there are a ton of builds and playstyle to explore. Needless to say, we can't wait to see how you choose to play and what kinds of build you'll design that we probably never even imagined.
What's that email, Roman? I can't even tell what it is.
In the French fantasy world, and I was really excited to design something unique. Every level has its own color and texture identity. For example, the Gestural Village is an early area in the game where players can enjoy a fun break. We wanted something that feels chaotic, grungy, and toy-like. It's basically a bazaar. Everything's disorganized, chaos everywhere, huts are unsafe, built without much thought. It's a place where anyone could fight you at any point, which is pretty much what the Gestrals are like.
Robots. What the fuck?
Go back, go Mao. The Gestral Village is hidden inside the ancient sanctuary. The ideas here were forest, labyrinth, and sentinels. I designed it as a vibrant place, like an old graveyard of Gestrals, or forgotten wooden toys in a box, with two main colors, red and white. I wanted to make it feel cozy, hidden from danger, with traps and labyrinths in case enemies get in. Same process with the characters. Monoko came in a single concept. I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat mask.
Ladies, could I?
Ow!
Definitely a Gestral.
For Escape, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
From the very start of the project, there was one thing that we absolutely wanted to bring back from older JRPGs. A feature we really loved, but is very rare these days. A completely 3D and navigable world map. Yes, we've got a world map. And it was a real challenge to create, both artistically and technically. And it ended up a lot bigger than we expected. You'll definitely need SK's help traveling around. We're super happy with the result, though, as there's a lot of side paths and entire hidden levels. If you want to fight the toughest bosses of the game, you will have to explore. Good luck.
We've poured our hearts and souls into this game for the past 4 years. That's why we're delighted to announce that Expedition 33 launches on April 24th on Xbox Series X and S and is available day one with Xbox Game Pass. You can already wish the game
It does seem
and follow
cool.
us for more info.
I
We
love
are
JRPGs
super excited to
and
invite you
turn-based
into the
stuff
world of
like that,
Expedition
but
33.
I don't know
We are a
about this
small,
one.
passionate team. It's our debut game, and we can't wait for you to discover our story, our world, and our take on the turn-based genre. On behalf of everyone at Sun4, thank you for joining us. Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow
The
comes.
JRPG I play is Pokemon. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let this just play. I hate to do this, but I have to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna let them just do their thing. You're gonna see me walk away in my ass for a second.
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software, where more than 30 years ago, a small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever, and the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise. It is an honor to work on this game, to carry on id's tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
That was so stupid I mouthed the words. In Doom: The Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom: The Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down, starting with the combat. In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom: The Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal. And a balance between enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable again, just like in the classic Doom games. But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom: The Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw. Block. Throw. Parry. Deflect. All from one input. It's contextual, tons of depth on a single button press. You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom the Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
God damn.
And the Shield Saw will give you the strength to go head to head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created at id. But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flail? Or maybe an electrified gauntlet. Or even a doom spiked mace. That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system. All on one input, complete with combos and upgrades. And it's totally awesome. And you can finish off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable, smashing your way through the horde with total freedom. And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet. The trigger.
The trigger.
That's right, we've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns, and Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created. Mean. Ancient. Brutal torture machines built to butcher, impale, and shred the minions of hell with. Only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design of these never-before-seen, insanely fun-to-use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how these medieval mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop for Doom the Dark Ages.
I'm curious of where the story goes, though, as well. I know you don't play Doom with the story, but I'm interested because I like lore. I know the lore of the last 2, so... Okay, that was cool.
Under the hood, for the first time in an id game, we've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best. You can slow things down or speed them up. It's a Doom for all Slayers.
Yeah, I already see everyone turning that all the way up.
We finally have for you, you've been waiting for 2 games now, to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlas, which is a mech. It's the size of a building, it's powerful, and you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists. And if that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon. Neither of these are one-and-done features either. They have a full suite of abilities and even mini-bosses. The spectacle is epic. The power fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in. And the combat systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun. And as cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom the Dark Ages.
Okay, so we are going to get
your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond. And through exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way. Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments full of secrets and treasures. There's always something new waiting to
I'm
be
liking
discovered
this too, honestly.
or destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction. Explore the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose. Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game, discovering secret caves and dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources. You control the pace of the game. Where you go, who you fight, and the objectives you pursue. It's a Doom sandbox full of war
sort
and
of
riches. Once you've
sort
broken
of
the enemy assault,
like a
head
pseudo
back to the
open
main
world.
gates
I like that.
because the battle isn't over yet. And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline.
So yeah,
You'll
music
feel like
better be
you're
fucking
expanding
good.
the
That's all that
legend of
matters.
the Slayer with every mission you complete. And speaking of that legend, the story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's
So it
legend.
is a prequel to the 2016. Okay, that's all I really needed to know.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better with every game we've made.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make.
Gotcha.
And make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom: The Dark Ages releases,
May 15th. Okay. Now, my question is, who is the surprise studio? Yeah.
Can I move?
Oh wait.
This is so lucky.
You will feel like the super weapon in the center of a medieval war against hell.
All of Hazel's powers are designed around textile crafting and spinning wheels. The combat system is built around chaining attacks and unraveling enemies.
Our reactive turn-based system has real-time reaction, which gives combat greater intensity and dynamism.
リングやシリーズおなじみの対決など忍者アクションを駆使して乗り越えていくことになります。
皆様に進化した忍者ガイデンを触っていただけるよう楽しみにしています。
I guess it was. It might have been. Okay, I think it was Ninja Gaiden then. Alright. Alright. Well. Decent little direct. It was kind of what I expected. South of Midnight. Doom Dark Ages. Oh! Alright, well. Dark Ages looks pretty dope. South of Midnight actually has my interest. I might actually get that game. Did you? Hey, what's up, Mr. Strange? Did you get the Twitter X problem sorted? Because I have no idea how you managed to get that small. I've looked, but can't figure. Yeah, I don't know either. It's like they changed the layout. I don't know. Like legit. Here, I'll show you. I can actually like show you real quick. So like, yeah, this is the layout. And if I do control and scroll, it just does this or that. It doesn't fix this. And if I go to like this, it gives me all the other icons, which I don't like that. Doesn't look like that for me. Maybe it's the browser that I'm looking at it on? It could be. It might be Opera GX on how they display it now. Maybe they changed it for Opera. I'll figure all that out. But yeah. Well, Developer Direct, it was all right. I give it like a B. Ninja Gaiden 4 is pretty. I didn't realize that was Ninja Gaiden when I was having the audio issues. That's actually pretty dope. They're bringing another one, and Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is just out. But yeah, South of Midnight looks interesting. I'm probably gonna grab that, and then Doom Dark Ages looks dope. But I'm gonna have to. Well, Mr. Strange said that I actually have to end it because I have to go work. This was gonna be a short stream just to watch the Developer Direct and then spill the tea on the Gamer Advantage stuff that happened, which you'll get an official statement from me about it right after this. So, but thank you all for joining me. I will be back later tonight around 8, 9 o'clock. Stay mighty, and I will see you all in the next conquest.
We'll be right back.